Hello and welcome to part 2. Are you ready? Let's read the story. Okay, so as I promised today, we will read a story. And it will be an old story, a traditional tale. Okay, look at this picture. What is this? Very good. This is the cover of the story. And is it the front cover or the back cover? What do you think? It's the front cover. Very good. And this one is the back cover. Okay, so let's look at the front cover. What can you see? Very good. We have a picture there. What else? The pot of gold. What is this? Very good. It's the title. So this is the title of our story, and this is the picture. Very good. And we have two names under the picture. Look at them. We have Julia and Sholto. Julia is the author of the story. What's the meaning of author? We took it before. The writer of the story. So author is the writer of the story. She is the one who wrote the story, Miss Julia. And Sholto is the one who drew the pictures in the story. We call him an illustrator. So Julia, author, Sholto, illustrator. And then we have here in the back cover the title again, right? And we have a picture and few lines. So these few lines are lines that tell us something about the story. We call them, repeat after me, blurb. Blurb. Blurb is the few lines written at the back of the story, and they tell us something about the story, okay? Great. Do you want to see a magic trick? I want you to open your book, page 71. Uh-oh, it's the same page, right? Let's point at the title. The pot of gold, right? Yeah, that's the name, that's the title of our story, right? Then we have one, and let's read together. Point with your finger. Work with a partner. Look at the front cover of the book and talk about the character's appearance. I want you to circle character's appearance. Make a circle. Very good. What's the meaning of character's appearance? It means how they look like. Are they thin? Are they fat? Are they old? Are they young? Let's see. Let's read together. Point with your finger. The boy was thin, naughty, and had fair hair. Okay, so look at the boy. Is he thin or fat? Thin, right? And he looks a bit naughty, noisy, right? And look at his hair. It's like fair color. It's yellow, light color. So fair means it's yellow. It's not dark. It's not black. Okay. So the boy was thin, naughty, and had fair hair. The girl was thin, pretty, and had brown hair. Okay, pretty means beautiful, and look at her hair, it's brown, right? So now let's read the next point. How you think they are feeling. Look at their faces. Are they happy? Are they cross? Are they angry? Are they mad? Let's look. They looked cross, angry, mad, and annoyed. Annoyed means very cross and mad. Okay? Let's look at the next point. What they are wearing. I want you to circle wearing. And in the previous point, I want you to circle feeling. So circle feeling and wearing. Yes, the boy is wearing a t-shirt, trousers. The girl is wearing a t-shirt and a skirt, right? So let's read. The boy was wearing a gray and white t-shirt and black trousers. The girl was wearing a yellow skirt and gray t-shirt. Right? The last point. Any other information you can get from the front cover. Any other thing. We have also the name of the writer, the author, and the name of the illustrator, right? Good job. Okay, another magic trick. Page 71. Yeah, the other part of the page. And we said that the picture here is the back cover of the story, right? And we said that at the back cover of the story we will find few lines that tell us something about the story, right? And we call this the blurb, right? Okay, so let's read the blurb. Sandy and Bunny, here are they, the boy and the girl, were always arguing. Arguing means they fight, right? And nothing ever went right for them. But one day a little man came to stay. Would he really change their luck? So now this is the few lines telling us something about the story, not the whole story, but just a hint. And we call it the blurb. Okay? Great job. So now another magic trick. Turn the page. Yes, it's page 72. Now I will read and you need to repeat after me. And don't forget, point with your finger. Okay? Let's start. Point at the title. The pot of gold. Are you repeating? Good job. Let's start. Sandy and Bunny kept sheep. Too many sheep, said Bunny. Not enough sheep, said Sandy. The two of them were always arguing. And we said arguing means fighting and shouting. The next part, one evening, they were busy arguing when there was a tap at the door. There, on the doorstep, stood a little man. He wore a green hat and a ragged green coat. Ragged means cut, not new. His green shoes had holes in the toes. Very good. So let's answer these questions. What is the title of the story? Very good. The pot of gold. The next one. Who were the characters in the story? Don't forget the little man. Very good. Sandy, comma, Bonnie, comma, and the little man. Next. Where is the story set? The place of the story. It is in Sandy and Bonnie's house. Okay, great job. Another magic trick. Page 72. Oh, the other part of the page, right? Let's read the few lines written on the picture number 3. I read and you repeat, okay? Can I stay here for 2 nights? He asked. So he here is the little man, right? Yes, said Sandy. No, said Bonnie. So now the boy and the girl, they again don't agree. Sandy the boy said yes, but Bonnie the girl said no. I can pay, said the little man. He took 2 gold coins out of his pocket. Well, he asked, can I stay? Yes, said Sandy and Bonnie. For once they agreed about something. So both of them agreed that the little man shall stay at their house, at their home. Let's continue. They took him to his room. Good night and good luck, said the little man. Bonnie laughed. We never have any luck, she said. But she was wrong. Okay, so what did the little man want? He wanted to stay at their home for 2 nights. At the beginning, the boy and the girl didn't agree, and one said yes and the other said no. And then when the old man gave them 2 gold coins, they agreed. And the man said to them, good night and good luck. But the girl, Bonnie, didn't agree. She said, we never have any luck. But she was wrong. Maybe because they helped this little man, they will start having good luck, right? Who knows? Okay, we will stop here this week, and the next week we will continue the story. And now I want you to open page 76 in your book. Your homework is number 1, 2, and 3. Question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3. I will help you and discuss the questions now. Please, I want you now also to open your classwork copybook and you write the date. Here it is. And the title will be page 76. Okay? Let's read the first question. Write a description of either Sandy or Bonnie. This means that you need to describe Sandy or Bonnie. While you are answering in your copybook, I want you to keep the screen on and look at these helping adjectives. You have pretty, means the girl when she is beautiful. Good looking also means beautiful for the boy. We have thin, fat, weak, naughty, strong, black eyes, brown eyes. So, for example, I will describe Sandy. So, what is the first thing that I should write? I will start with his name, right? What is the name? Okay, I'll describe Bonnie. So the name is Bonnie. Okay. After Bonnie, shall I use was or is? This is in the story, so it's past. So I will say was. So Bonnie was. So this girl was. I choose pretty. So the sentence is Bonnie was pretty. I start with a capital letter and I end with a full stop. Okay? If you want to speak about Sandy, you can say Sandy was good looking. Good looking means pretty, but we use good looking for boys and we use pretty for girls. The next two adjectives, we have thin and fat. What do you think? Bonnie, is she thin or fat? Very good, she is thin. So start again with the name, Bonnie, and then was or is we will use was because this is a story in the past, and then we will say thin. So Bonnie was thin. Look again at Bonnie and choose from the third line, weak, naughty or strong. She is, maybe we can say she's naughty, she makes noise. So Bonnie was naughty. Okay, look at her eyes. Are the eyes black or brown? Black, right? So of course I will not say Bonnie is black eyes, right? Can I say Bonnie is black eyes? I can. She's a girl, she's not black eyes, right? She had black eyes. So I will write Bonnie had black eyes. If you want to use Sandy, you can use Sandy and do the same, like go through the same steps. Okay, guys? And now you answer question number 2. It's very easy. Okay, and question number 3, let's read it together. Write the adjectives that describe the old man and what he wore. So here you have now the lines. I want you to underline, you don't need to write, just underline the adjectives that described the man. There on the doorstep, I am reading now. There on the doorstep stood a little man. What's the first adjective? Little, right? Little. This is an adjective that describes the man. He wore a green hat. Green hat. We said that the colors are adjectives. Green. And ragged green coat. Here ragged means cut. It's also an adjective. Green is the color and adjective. Coat. His green shoes. Again, green color. Green adjective. Shoes had holes in the toes. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's very easy. Just underline the adjectives and then in your copybook write number 3 and write 1, 2, 3, 4. Write the adjectives for me. Write 1, little, 2, green, 3, ragged, and so on. Okay, I want you to, after you finish the homework, take a picture of the page and then send it on school everywhere. I want to make sure that all of you did your homework. Okay, guys? Before I leave, let's quickly recap what is an adjective. As we took before, adjectives can be describing words, they can be numbers, and they can be colors. Okay? If you looked at question number 3 and you read the lines, you don't have numbers, you have one color, green, and you have 2 describing words. The word little, it describes the man. The word ragged describes the coat. Okay? So now this is the end of our class or lesson today. Goodbye. Remember, I love you. See you next time. Bye, dears.